So I saw this right here, and I got thoughts. Now, let me first state, as a person who literally had to be told by God, not my circus, not my monkeys, as a means of making sure I develop healthy boundaries, Mamdani is absolutely 1,000% correct in that it is not anybody's responsibility to fix this epidemic, especially not women. However, lonely males are like lost boy cubs in the wilds of the internet jungle, which means if you don't reclaim them and attempt to re-socialize them, they will be raised by the internet's wolves. The Jordan Petersons, the Andrew Tates, the Charlie Kirks, and all the other names who people have to issue disclaimers like, well, that interview was taken out of context. He didn't mean all women should be sex slaves. It's the ones with blue hair. Because ultimately, these are the only people who are taking the time to care about the lost boy cubs. And the problem with taking on the attitude that it's, oh, not my responsibility to fix it, is you end up with a crisis of the commons. In that everybody keeps passing the buck, saying, not my problem, not my problem, not my problem, until you're left wondering how the fuck we ended up in a dystopia that somehow manages to combine the Hunger Games, the Parable of the Sower, and the fucking Handmaid's Tale. It's because you left Johnny to be red-pilled on a goddamn Discord server by some closeted ooh fuck who doesn't believe in gay rights, but thinks it's okay to get a Hummer from some femboy in kitty ears. Because it's not gay, it's a display of dominance. Look, I'm not suggesting that you go out and rescue your local lonely male. But what I am saying, if you're a mom, kick your kid off the internet for a few hours so they can go outside and see sunlight, touch grass, explore the neighborhood. For those of you who are married, encourage your husbands to check on his local lonely male. Set up play dates for God's sake. You know, men in general are terrible about making new friends. Most of them are still talking to the same people that they've known since middle school and high school. Why? Because they're men. Ain't nobody got time to check up on another person. But maybe, hear me out, just maybe, if we can encourage men to check on each other. Encourage men to have safe spaces where they can talk to each other again. Because how else are you going to get to know what they're thinking and what the problems are unless they feel safe enough to admit it? Then we might have a shot at ending this epidemic. Or at least get Johnny to stop thinking of ways to pipe bomb that one girl's house just because she rejected his alpha male advances. All I'm saying is humans are social creatures. It's how we survive natural disasters, wars, diseases, by taking care of each other, not leaving each other in the cold to fend for yourselves. So if you don't want to take the responsibility of being your brother's keeper, don't complain when someone who did tells him to shank you in the back.